you can see here, the list is massive, right? So I'm not gonna attack everything at once. I might separate. So this is gonna be just the first thing I need to do. Maybe you guys can help me with things that I need to do or get done. So if I'm gonna open the hood. So one of the first things I was aware that I need to do is to replace the windshield wiper. As you can see, the cover, it's not even here. It's on my table, but that's the motor that we need to replace. The other things I need to do is I want to check every single relay. I will upgrade the lights for LED. You see the hood light is not working. We're gonna check every single fluid. You see the valve covers. We're definitely gonna paint those valve covers. Maybe we're gonna paint this too because the paint it's coming off. We're gonna paint that. We're gonna clean everything. So this episode, what you can expect here, we're gonna treat this area here. I don't want to do any cosmetic thing before we figure those things out, right? So first thing we're gonna start doing is let's replace the windshield wiper, and we might just go ahead and remove the valve covers and just put away, because then I have more room here. You see, like the windshield wiper motor doesn't come off that easy. So I think if we remove the valve cover, is gonna help us a little bit. So let's do that. This, it's completely different than this. There's so much work just to remove the valve covers. I stopped here so I could give you guys updates as far as what you saw in the video. Man, you have to remove too much stuff. It's so tight in there. So for example, here, I have to remove the alternator, which I'm gonna do now. And here, you see, I'm trying to move this around, but there's no space. And you see there's a bolt in there. Okay, I don't know how much you can see. There you go, that bolt in there. You gotta remove that bracket and you barely can have space. So it's more work than I anticipated, which is okay. We keep moving. Car's not going anywhere. This thing needs, though. It's so bad that I don't want to keep like this. We're gonna do a cleanup. Maybe I'll clean the injector since I'm here. I don't know. We'll see. First goal is keep trying to take that valve covers off, and that's gonna give me more room to remove the windshield wiper right there. All right, let's keep moving. Wow, I never had a valve cover find me so much. This is insane. It's so tight in here. So I have to disconnect the few lines. And there's this vacuum line here that you gotta disconnect as well. There are two bolts over there, one here and one here. That it just give you, like, doesn't basically move, but just gives enough room, lift, and take the valve covers. The rockers looks nice, looks solid. So now the next side, you gotta remove the alternator, which is basically this big bolt here, but you gotta loose the belt. But right now we just need to use the extender, that bolt, to get rid of the pressure. Then we can disconnect this bolt here and this one here and get rid of, because look at the clears here, like there's no way this is coming out without removing the alternator. So yeah, let's do it. Not the most easy job, but definitely doable. But look at this gasket though. It's yeah, it's, I got new gaskets because can I stand that? Look at all the grime here on this valve cover. So the paint is peeling. Again, the goal for this car is not to be super fast. It's just to be reliable. The car has 63,000 miles on it. As far as the gauge tells me, right? If you guys have more information on this, you'll let me know. So the idea is to keep this car as stock-ish as possible. Alternator looks fine. All the connections here are fine. Here everything is fine. So let's move on. Let's attack the windshield wiper. Windshield wiper is out. As you can see, super messy here though. So there are a couple of screws, like 3T15 I guess, and one bolt 13 that holds this actually assemble here, right? And here's the new motor, right? This is the new part. The old part, actually when you're doing the swap, you gotta transfer the relay to this one here. So this black part comes to this one. As you can see here, this one was shot, completely shot. See, like was melting. So I don't know if it got too hot or whatever. But now we got a brand new one, brand new. So, but before we do that, and we're gonna paint also the valve covers. I thought about buying another one, but I was like, you know what? They are like roughly $200. I don't think it's worth it. So let's get this one clean. Let's take all the paint out, and we're gonna finish. Probably I'll do black because I wanted something really subtle, but it has to be nice, right? So let's get outside. As you can imagine, this valve cover has never been cleaned. No, let's clean inside and outside. Outside, the paint was peeling, and my pressure washer made such a difference with the right nozzle, pulling almost everything. So I don't know if this was stock paint, OEM kind of paint, or somebody just used a pretty bad paint, not heat resistant. But the matter of fact is, the valve cover really needs a makeover, like new paint and everything. But as you can see here, the prime was pretty in there, and then I took to my workbench and I started sanding, and that was like a really hard process. I don't know if those valve covers come like this from factory, to be honest, because the paint's horrible. This is aluminum, so even if you sand down, there's so much you can do. So I did a lot by hand, and then I tried the electric sander to give me more a good surface to paint, which, to be honest, I thought was great enough. And I went ahead, start cleaning it up, masking up everything. I applied the first coat of each primer and the second coat of primer. When I saw the second coat of primer, high heat primer, I wasn't happy with it, so I went ahead and I bought an air sander, because I was like, this has to be easier to do. And also I have another project that I might need to use an air sander. I also have many other projects to paint, so I grabbed this like portable booth from Amazon. I'll leave the link below if you want to check it out. If you do a lot of paint work, small or big, this is the medium side though, and helped me a lot throughout this. So once this thing was up, it took me 2 seconds to put it up. I start spraying. this paint booth though works perfect. So I might get a bigger one, so when we paint something like that bumper, it's gonna be nice. You know, I didn't spend any money on the material because I had everything here. You guys saw what I did. I did a base coat of black and then carbon flash on top. And look at that flake though. All right, now I'll let you dry and we're gonna put everything back, make sure the windshield wiper works, and make sure the car starts, and maybe we can address some of the other issues. But just accomplish this. It's a big one. By the way, if you want to buy this booth here, I will leave in the link in the description below. If you buy the link from the link, you help the channel a lot. So appreciate it. Very useful though. Of course, it didn't record anything, but I swapped the relay from the old motor to the new motor, which is here. This is the new one. So the relay was here. I thought I would record everything, but also those bushings, you gotta do the same. Now it's a matter of putting it back together where it belongs. So let's see how that goes, right? So brand new motor, windshield wiper. As you guys know, this was one of the main issues, which I hope this one works. Brand new. Again, there's just the bushings and the relay needs to be replaced. Everything else should plug and play. This boy in there, but we have to connect everything before. This one goes here.
Gotcha, bitch.
All right, after fighting this thing so much, the 13mm is there. This is secure. The other thing is though, I think I need to clean this connection. Look at this. Maybe that's why it wasn't working. Look at this. Yeah, maybe the motor was fine. It was just this connection. Look, I think it melted somehow. I don't know. Maybe we need to replace this, but I'm gonna clean first and we'll see. Valve covers are ready. The motor is in. I cannot test it because the alternator is out. So now I'm gonna start putting everything back together so we can try, and then we're gonna see how we are. If that's the end for this fix, I'm also gonna put the screen here, but I just don't want to put the screen until we are completely done with it, right? So just gonna reverse the process. You guys just enjoy, watch me suffering. Two things I want to run by you guys because I think this car has more problems than I think. So first, I damaged my paint here and here. It is what it is. I'll touch up. These valve covers are so hard to put it on that I put it backwards, and when I flip it, it was damaged. So it is what it is, but it at least looks good. I can touch up. It's not a big deal. I'm still gonna polish by hand, so it's gonna shine a little bit more. The other thing is there was a vacuum line here disconnected, and this plug, it's disconnected. No idea where that goes. I cannot see the plug. I think it's for the windshield wiper, but I cannot tell. So if you know where that goes, let me know. Maybe that's the cause of my AC's not working. But now what I want to do, I want to try to see if the windshield wiper works. I was just putting the car outside because the window didn't close and then got a water on it. And I was like, you know what? Let me see if it works again. And it works! So first issue we solved. I just think this here, it's not working properly. Let's see if we turn it off. It seems that our problem was solved. There we go. So let me turn that off because it's so annoying because the vents always run, as I said to you. So upgrade, really good, works. But I think even if it works, I'm gonna change this switch because works. Yes, let's try again. That works, right? So everything seems to work. So if we turn it off, that goes back on, and that's it. But I think it's a little flimsy though, so I'm gonna put a new one because I'm gonna get a new steering wheel, as you can see. But for now, one of the upgrades I want to do, it's from our friends from LASFIT. As you guys know, everything I use as far as light on my cars are LASFIT. So we're gonna upgrade. I just did on the other side. Look at how bright that looks. So let's do this side. I will show you how easy it is to do and make such a huge difference. It's very simple. You just pop that out with a plier. This is so easy though. I just don't want to burn my hand. That's why I'm using this. There you go. I'll get that later. The new LASFIT. Those bulbs though, they are game changers. Look at that, how bright it is. So LASFIT for the win. Boom. LED, man. LED gives you such a better look as far as how modern your car is. This is on the door panel. Same process. There you go. Just don't want to burn my hand. There you go. The other thing is the LED doesn't get as hot, so it's kind of a safe feature. Pop this back on. That's it. But here, LED. That one though, so bright, so nice. Yes, LASFIT, man. I use this for probably 5-6 years. They are great. And right now they are running a summer special. You can get up to $15 off on any LED. So there's a link below if you want to use it. Make sure to use it. I'm gonna upgrade all those lights for LASFIT. It's gonna be awesome. So this thing, it's buy once and that's it. You don't need to buy anymore because they last forever. Really quality. I have everything on this car, on my truck, and everything else. Well, first video was a challenge though, because I know since everything was fast, but took me a while, a learning curve here, but I think we accomplished a lot. The valve covers were like done way better than was before. The windshield wiper works. I need to do some touch-ups, but this video is way too long. I don't want to put it longer than already it is. The next step is to do interior work, because then I can actually drive the car. The car is drivable though, just the interior. It needs a clean up, it needs something new. I'm gonna do an entire carpet and put the seats back on and new steering wheel. So we have a lot to do, but I think we accomplished a lot today. Like, the challenge has been way difficult than I anticipate. But the car is working, everything works. The electrical works, as you guys saw, we just did the lights. But it has few things here and there. But the fun is gonna start because now I have the car that has windshield wiper, the AC works, so everything kind of works. Now it's clean it up, and then I'll entire overhaul of the interior, right? So let me know if you have any ideas what kind of things I should attack first. But I just want to make sure that we wrap it up in this video. So big thanks to LASFIT for providing the lights for this car, for all my cars, and big thanks to watching too here. So this is the first one. There's another project here. So I'm working a lot. Trust me, I'm working a lot. I just want to get this video out there so we can keep working on the other stuff, because now I'll probably attack the interior. So let me know. I'll catch you guys the next one. Never forget, enjoy your life and work hard for it.